So Cursor has just released Cursor version 1, and this version has some remarkable updates. The most important one of these updates is automatic code review with BugBot. So Cursor has just announced this BugBot AI agent that actually automatically reviews your code. It automatically reviews your pull request, then it catches any potential bugs and issues, and then it suggests you to fix those issues. And you know the best part, to fix those issues, all you have to do, you simply just need to click on fix in Cursor, and then it automatically generates a prompt, and then you can just enter that prompt inside Cursor, and then you can provide in there, and then it can automatically fix your problem, right? Just like this. So this is how easy it will be to like fix any of your potential bugs. So this is basically something like CodeRabbit that can automatically review your pull request and then find potential bugs and issues inside your pull request. The next thing is background agent. So background agent is something like Jules that Google recently introduced. If you don't know about Jules, just go to jules.google.com and you can see this is an AI agent that actually connects with your GitHub account, and then you can actually give it a prompt. You can basically give it a plan, and then it can act as an AI coding agent, and then it will like start writing code on backend. This is very similar to Devon as well, but the way this background agent from Cursor actually works is comparatively different. So they released this agent earlier, like a few weeks ago in early access, but now this is available for everyone to use. If you open Cursor, if you just like go to Cursor and then just go to your chat, and in here you can find this background. So in here you can find this agent option, this ask option, this manual option, and then this background option. So you can just like give it a prompt, and then it can actually start writing code, do research. If there is any certain like development plan that you have provided it, it will like keep going on the backend. Another important feature is memories. So with memories, Cursor can remember facts from conversations and can reference them in future. Memories are stored per project on an individual level and can be managed from settings. So if you just go to your settings section, from here just go to rules, and from here if you just like click on this show button, so this is manage memory section. So all of your individual memories will be saved in here. You can just like manage your memories in here. Then there is a significant update on MCP servers. So now you can actually add MCP servers with simply just one click. Cursor has introduced this kind of like an MCP library. You can simply access it here, and from here you can just see all of these different MCP servers are available in here. So these are initially like Notion, there is GitHub, Playwright, Sentry, and then there is Stripe and some other MCP servers. So you can simply just now click on this add button. As soon as you click on that, it will open Cursor, and then it will add this MCP server in Cursor. Right now you can see it is asking me, do you want to install MCP server for Notion? I can simply just click on install, and then it will install this Notion MCP server. It needs login. I can simply just click on that, and then further it will just log into Notion, and then it will be running. Also, Cursor can now render visualizations inside of a conversation. In particular, these kind of like diagrams, markdown tables, and now can be generated and viewed in the same place. So now Cursor can actually generate, much like a lot of other AI code editors, something like data buttons. Cursor can actually also create this kind of diagrams now for like better clarity about your project, something like these kind of diagrams. Also, there is an updated dashboard as well. They have kind of like redesigned their entire dashboard. So now we can actually analyze all of the stats and everything in a more clear way, but this is kind of like a complete redesign of the dashboard. So all of these changings actually have enhanced the way Cursor works. The only thing that I personally realized that Cursor needs to improve is its context, because I have been using Augment Code for last almost 1 week, and I cannot tell you how good Augment Code is in comparison to Cursor, because its context engine and overall understanding of your project is so good that it makes absolutely minimum errors. And literally in last 7 days I have like finished so much work that I could never do with Cursor. So I really believe Cursor needs to actually work on its context engine. Cursor still hallucinates a lot. All of these new features are amazing, but I think at the core of everything, what Cursor needs to improve is its context engine. By the way, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, just go ahead and try Augment Code, install it in Visual Studio Code. Just like try its free trial. It is like free for 14 days. Just try its free trial and you'll be really fascinated by it, especially if you already have a project and now it's more like a complex project. You're like adding new features into it. It just like works completely out of the box. Anyways, enough of the praises for Augment Code, but just go ahead and try Cursor, and of course try Augment Code as well, and do let me know in comment section what you think about any of these tools. I see you next video. Bye bye.